Anazia here. So how has it been, Haider, since the first episode release?
Oh yeah, I mean, I am overwhelmed by the love and the support that we get from all of you. Perhaps you want to say something to them?
Okay, firstly, right, as I mentioned in my IG story, if you followed both our profile and JustAnaDer, have you followed JustAnaDer? Please give us a follow. I look at the numbers and then I shared that my expectation was actually very macam pathetic starting. Because, right, I was telling Haider, I mean, I did tell you that, okay lah, even if we get like maybe 10 listeners or so, alhamdulillah for me lah. Then Haider was like, okay, by this week we need these numbers, by this week we need these numbers. I mean, he was projecting logical numbers, not like those like high-end nonsense numbers lah. It was logical. But to me, I realized that I was keeping my expectation like a bit like
too low. Yeah.
So when I received the love, the DMs, the comments on our reels, like your Akshay Kumar reels was on fire, bro.
I mean, I have some trollers as friends, so
but they agree and all that. So I was like, alhamdulillah. That means people are loving our content.
So far, alhamdulillah, yeah.
And I hope you all continue to support us because we have much more coming up, inshallah.
Yep. And I think a lot of people have been commenting on the posts, on the stories.
Yes,
you run
on
some
the polls. Yes.
So thank you so much for investing your time and
it helps with our engagement.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you. We appreciate it.
And one of the things that I hear from some of our listeners or watchers, our audience right now. So because I mean we are on YouTube.
Yeah.
So a lot of you guys want Bollywood content.
Yep.
And what bigger way to go Bollywood than with Shah Rukh Khan?
Okay, when we went for the Udit show, right? Whenever we interview the people, right? Whenever I ask them who's your favorite one,
everybody said Shah Rukh Khan.
Everybody said Shah Rukh Khan.
Yeah.
So what is the hype with Shah Rukh Khan? Like, okay, I don't. To be honest, I'm not a fan.
I know you are a hater.
No, I just don't find the hype lah. Like to me, he doesn't have the look. Sorry guys, I'm sorry. Like there are better looking guys lah. To be honest,
okay.
Like I don't know. I just don't know why Shah Rukh just doesn't vibe with me.
Okay.
But I understand the hype that he is the king of romance.
He is, yeah. I mean, I'm a big Shah Rukh Khan fan. Okay. So I love Shah Rukh Khan since his Diwana days actually.
Okay. Oh.
So yeah, because when the movie was actually shown on TV. So I mean, I'm not sure how old are you all, but TV was a big thing back then.
Yes,
right?
we don't have Netflix and just happily turn on, right? We gotta wait.
Turn on channels.
Yeah.
Right? So sometimes they show on local channels, sometimes Malaysian channels.
TV2. Yes.
Right? So it was on TV2. And my sister, my elder sister, has a habit, or rather she has a hobby where she will record songs. And she will compile it
in a cassette.
Oh. So she will compile it as Bollywood songs, all this kind of thing.
Nice.
Volume 1, Volume 2. So we had a proper library of songs. So she recorded the Diwana songs, right? And then she was telling me, hey Haider, this guy look a bit like you. He got the dimples. So okay, I mean, please don't
another one. Yes, guys, I have another one coming up now.
So because of that, she said that this guy got a dimple and I have a dimple. So there's a similarity.
Okay.
So I immediately attached with Shah Rukh Khan.
Yeah lah.
So since Diwana already, I love him.
Yeah.
But what really, I mean, I don't want to reveal what really made me love him.
Okay, that one later.
Because we're going to do a top 10 Shah Rukh Khan movie.
Yeah.
So watch out for our next episode. Of course, I mean, I think a lot of people love him because he's the king of romance, like what you mentioned.
Yes, correct.
Yeah, you want to carry on with that first?
And okay, we are touching this also because it's his birthday month. So on 2nd November, I was scrolling through my IG stories, right? Then I was like, but there's a lot of dedications. Like some of them had drawings for him. Some had
murals.
Wi-Fi's. Yeah, they drew of him. And then some had like dedication song, Happy Birthday King Khan, Happy Birthday to my first love.
Okay.
Then I was like, wow, really? And they were of our age lah. But I didn't get the hype lah.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's the king of Bollywood. He's the Badshah, right? I think a lot of aspect to why people love him. One of the most underrated thing is people call him a superstar.
Yeah.
But he's actually a really good actor.
Yeah, I agree.
Right?
I agree.
We will dive deep into that when we go to the top 10 Shah Rukh Khan movies, which I will share with you why he was such a good actor in some of those movies. Of course, sometimes people, the negative comments, people criticize him for doing the same shtick, the whole hands spread, but that's the signature pose itself, and people love him for that. And of course, I think for the common people, right, for people like us, we resonate with his story, his background. Right, he's a normal guy. He's just like any one of us. He was from Delhi, and then he went on to be the biggest star. He doesn't have a film background, so
he just hop on a train, let's go to Mumbai, and then
exactly. So it's pure talent and hard work is what get him there. Of course, that man is charming. Right? You have to give him credit for that. You may not find him handsome.
But
the he's
smile
charming.
Okay, fine. The smile is charming maybe the nose.
The nose is big. He has a bit of a Jackie Chan nose, but that makes him who he is, right? You know how
the eyebrow.
The eyebrow, right? So he's very charming. He's very witty. So if you see his interviews, when he talks to the media, he's very media friendly, by the way. He never make any negative comments or
he doesn't
put
talk
down.
shit about others actually.
Exactly. So he's very media friendly. So that's why people love him. He's very witty. You should see all of his interviews, how he answer. He has a silver tongue, basically. Right. So I think that's what make people love him.
And he is also a people's person. Like on his birthday, he has those like cage and that stage on top of Manat, in front of Manat. And he will wave at them, he will give them love, and it's like an automatic thing. However, I saw on TikTok, right, that this year it was empty.
Because he was not in town.
I think he's in Dubai.
Okay.
And then true enough, after I scroll, TikTok is very informative, right? He was at Dubai and I saw him at Tasha's concert. And he was vibing and he looked damn young. He doesn't look his age.
He embarrassed me. I'm already like aching my body.
Actually, speaking of it, my back is
he's like 20 years older than me.
He was vibing and dancing. You all should have to go TikTok. Just go to Tasha's account and you will see how... Okay, I fell in love with him and that's that TikTok. And that moment, the way he just carried himself, and he is there to support his son, who's starting a fashion line and all that. That means he's a real good dad too.
I mean, I want to touch on that.
Excellent parent,
so he is a good dad. He supports his child, his son, especially when he was in trouble. I think that was last year, was it, or 2 years ago? I can't remember exactly, but you can see how badly affected he was, right? You can see how drained out he was.
He went secluded straight away with his kid,
and he went to some friends to help, and you can see the bond between him and Salman Khan. There were rumors that they fall out and all that, but they got back together. And when he was in trouble with the with what happened with his son, that's when he went to Salman for help as well. So you can see these things, like he really he's a good father basically. I mean, he supports his daughter as well. You want to touch on that because particularly you have something that irks you, maybe?
Suhana, okay. She appeared in Archie, right? So the first thought came to me was
Archie, by the way, not Archie buka pintu.
Archie. Okay, so she appeared there. The first thing that hits me was that, this one nepotism lah. Because all the people there were like, Amitabh Bachchan's grandson, and then
Sri Devi's daughter
is like, wow, it's like a chuchu's grandchildren kind of like thing. And then the second thing that weirded me out was like female Shah Rukh.
She does look like Shah Rukh.
But exactly, it's like a
carbon copy.
But the resemblance is like so uncanny. Spot on. It's like saying Shah Rukh in sari. So I had a hard time getting over that lah.
Okay.
But I felt sad that she was slandered. Like the criticism was very bad for her. Like the comments on the TikToks and IG was very, very bad. Like she couldn't act, the voice didn't come out and all that. I mean, granted your father is a superstar.
That doesn't mean you are automatically
I feel sad for
talented.
her in that sense.
I think she has talent actually. I watched Archie actually. It wasn't that good. But I think the three actors, the Amitabh's grandson, I think he was decent actually. I thought he was good. And Sri Devi's daughter is a bit disappointing. But sometimes, this kind of thing, like, you give them time.
This
it's
is their first movie. It's their first feature.
This is the luxury they get as a star kid, right? You get opportunities, even though maybe the first impression wasn't that good, right? And a lot of them struggle with diction, right? Because they don't speak Hindi that often, right? They probably speak English more. So it was a challenge for them. But Archie is like, mostly is English also, but still they find a challenge to project their voice and all this and say the dialogues. So with Suhana, I thought she was a good answer. She was confident. she have some things to work on lah. I would give her a chance. I think watch out for her lah. I don't know if I'm not a what do you call it, a fortune teller. I do not know. I can't see the future.
She's into modeling right now. So after that, I actually went deep dive into Suhana, right?
Okay.
You know what is the sweetest? Like how we say Shah Rukh is a very good dad, right? All of her TikTok reels is her father movie songs.
Nice. Yeah.
She stuck to it. And it's always like Janam Janam or something. It's always the fathers, and her postings is all with sweet moments with the dad.
Yeah.
So I find that, I mean, you're a king, you're a superstar, and yet that bond you have with your daughter is really precious.
Of course, yeah.
So for you to be well loved by people, it starts from home. You can also see it like how you are with your daughter and your son and all that. Amazing lah, this guy.
Yeah. Since you're talking about Suhana and Shah Rukh, there's one particular post, I'm not sure if I follow her, but I think I do. One particular post that I like, this was way back a long time ago. She posted a picture of her dad without his shirt on, and he said, I come home with this guy who works so hard to get in shape. What's my excuse?
Yes, I remember.
Yeah, just being that, he's already setting examples, setting good examples for her to work hard, for the kids to work hard. So I think he's a fantastic dad. I'm not sure, I'm not in the household, by the way. But from what I see from the outside, he's a good dad. He's actually very what do you call it? He supports women.
Hands-on.
Women as well.
Women,
So he's always complimenting women. He's very chivalry.
And he's proud of his wife.
Yeah.
There was one reel that he was walking down the road, traveling somewhere, and then he was like, "Oh, this is my wife, Gauri, Gauri." Then the wife was like, "Stop it, stop it." And then he's so proud of his wife. Like even though the wife looked like what, so this is my wife. Yeah. It's very nice to see.
I mean, so far, there were rumors of his scandals, but he has been with her for the longest time.
That's normal,
since school, right? So you can see that there's some person, a guy that has loyalty. So a lot of respect for him in that aspect as well.
Yes.
Right. And I was talking about he supports women. A lot of other actresses talk about his chivalrous.
Yes.
Right.
Yes,
so he opens door for them.
Gives them jackets to keep them warm.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So and he's compatible with almost all actresses out there. Right. So that's the quality that not many actors have.
Yes.
Where you pair him up with any actress.
You put Hrithik and Kajol, it doesn't match.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Right. So
simple
you
as
give
that.
one example, right?
Yeah.
Right. But you put even a tall actress like Katrina, you can see. Okay lah, Katrina maybe a bad.
Jabtak
Hejan.
Yeah.
Okay lah, that movie was.
Yeah, but there is chemistry.
There is chemistry.
Yeah.
Like he can practically pair up with a broom, and I think he will.
Janam with.
he will nail it, right? So anything else you want to talk about Shah Rukh? Yeah.
Okay, let's talk about his successes.
Okay.
I did some Google and all that, right? Wow, 700 over million. Fourth in the world.
Yep.
Richest actor. How hard must he? Like, how hard you work to like... And then the awards, like 15 over Filmfare Awards.
Yeah.
And then Datuk, Malaysia give him titles, Padma Shri and all this.
Yeah. He has a lot of international recognition actually. It's not just Datuk. He won like this. I need to get the pronunciation right. Chevalier de la Légion d'honneur.
Oh,
right. It's French. Yeah. So he have another one in I can't remember, Morocco or what. So he have a lot of international recognition. So he's ambassador for Dubai, and that's my December holidays. I'll be there to see Shah Rukh Khan.
Actually he's giving out tickets for something, right? Did you check the dates?
No.
You can go to his IG, there's an event.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Then you can participate, then you can get tickets to go for his...
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now that you mentioned, I suddenly remembered.
Then I have something to cover for this channel.
Yeah, please. Party on my behalf.
So you're talking about the international recognition. What else is that you want to add to it?
I mean, it's a lot lah. Like the list of best actors he gets from everywhere is like never any best actor. Like I just don't know how else to praise him lah.
Yeah,
amazing.
I mean, the acting part we will cover in the next episode lah. So why did you not gel with him or
I don't
vibe with him?
Maybe he's just not my type lah.
Not your type lah.
Like my cousins, like the one we mentioned in the first episode, and they were crazy over him.
Okay,
but I just don't get the hype. You know when I watch Josh,
yeah.
I'm more in love with the guy with the mata kuyu.
Chandrachud Singh.
Yes, him.
Okay, yeah.
To the point where my third kid, right, have his eyes because I terkenan. Really?
Is it because you always want to be different?
No,
No.
maybe it's just me lah.
Okay. Because I mean, when I was a
I
kid,
don't
I
find
like
the
to.
appeal.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, when I was a kid, I would like to, always go with not the norm lah.
Against the thing.
Against the norm lah. So whenever, like, I mean, for example, everyone supports Man U, I go with Arsenal, right?
Yeah,
that kind of thing.
Oh,
So
maybe, but
yeah.
I'm not. No lah, I don't think so lah.
Yeah. So I think you can let us know why you love Shah Rukh Khan.
Yes.
There's so many reasons why you will love Shah Rukh Khan. His performance. He's actually a really good dancer. I think a lot of people may underestimate his dancing. Even he underestimate his dancing.
Yeah.
I mean, he's not like silky like Hrithik or Shahid.
But he got moves.
He got moves.
Yes.
Right? And he got energy.
Yes.
That's the thing, right? So the thing about Shah Rukh is he I mean, if there is a flaw, he covers it up very well with his strength. So I'm in love with him. I love Shah Rukh Khan. Of course, when everybody starts to love him at that point, I was like, boring,
Yeah.
Is this my favorite actor now? Everyone supports him,
Yeah.
But I love him since Diwana, by the way, right?
Okay, so that day we were in. I went KL right for my business, the other business. So Spotify was getting very boring.
Yeah.
So I went to Shah Rukh Khan. Okay, I just on lah because the songs are nice.
Yeah.
All of his songs are nice.
Okay.
Then I turned and asked my husband, like, back then when in the 90s and all that for weddings, right? Was this song playing in weddings?
Yeah.
Then my husband was saying, oh, before that they play E.M. Hanifah.
What's that?
There's a singer lah. He's not a singer. He sings nasheed.
Okay.
Okay, so for their weddings, right, they only play all these Islami songs from E.M. Hanifah and all this kind of thing. So there wasn't any Bollywood. Then I said, then when did Bollywood come? Because now when I go for their side wedding, there is Bollywood. You mentioned Shah Rukh lah.
I know the answer.
And I realized that this during that same era, the Malay communities are also doing the same thing.
Exactly. So yeah, we touched on that, right? He became a dato. He's famous in France and Morocco.
Even in Singapore, whenever you mention Kuch Hota Hai song will come out.
Yeah.
Like even though he has new songs, it's still that era Dil Tu Pagar Hai will come out.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the reach is like, okay, I think he changed the whole generation at the time.
Exactly. I mean, the Malay community loves them. Loves him.
Yeah.
Right? Malaysia, Singapore, Indonesia. People are doing all these parody videos or videos of them, dedication videos of Shah Rukh songs, right? And now they branch off to the whole of Bollywood.
Yeah.
But it thanks to him.
He started the catalyst like for everything.
Exactly.
I think, yeah.
Right? I mean, people may say, Amitabh was that generation.
Yeah.
And he's definitely our superstar. Right? And it's hard to see who else is the next superstar.
Yeah.
I mean, there's debates. It could be Ranveer. I don't know who else is there. But I don't think they come close to Shah Rukh.
No, definitely.
At some point of time, Hrithik was actually threatening the whole when he was first debuting.
But they are of the same age group, you see.
No,
if you're talking about
Shah Rukh is older than Hrithik, but at that point of time when Hrithik was launched, it almost shook Shah Rukh's popularity. Everyone's like, oh, who's this guy? He can move better, he can act better, he's better looking and all these things. But I don't think he came close as well. Yeah. That's my opinion. I mean, you can always, debate against me on that, right? So put in your comments.
And then Ranveer, right? Ranveer Singh.
Ranveer Singh, I love him actually.
Me too.
But
I love. Yeah. More than Shah Rukh.
My wedding entrance is a Ranveer song.
Yeah. The photo, I was like, what is this, bro?
So everybody was doing what's that song in Bajirao Mastani. Oh my god. Starts with M. Oh my god. Whatever that song is, please comment if you remember. I completely blank.
Yeah, me too.
But I went with Padmavat, Kalibali. So my mom was like, what song is it?
It's a war song.
Yeah, it's a war song. It's like a bit horror.
Yeah.
That was my wedding entrance. Because I didn't want to go with the other one, which everyone does it. Oh my god, how can I not know? It's
a popular.
No. It's also a war song, but the ha 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 ha. But
it's coming. My cousin did that to that.
Yeah, you see, so a lot of people did that song.
Yeah, we
nobody does. So I wanted to be different.
That's why I asked you: are you going for war or are you going for marriage?
War is like a marriage, love and war.
It intertwines. Okay, that's another topic, guys. That's another topic.
Yeah, but I mean, I love Ranveer. I think again, you see, all these actors that the new age actors, right? I'm sure they are influenced by Shah Rukh Khan.
Yeah, definitely.
You can see Ranveer, the energy.
Yeah.
Right. I don't know many other actors, right? You can see Shahid. Almost,
no need to say lah.
There's so many similarities to Shah Rukh, right? So a lot of these actors are obviously inspired by him. Rajkumar Rao, you can see a lot of similarities with his style of acting and Shah Rukh acting. So he inspired a whole generation, man.
Yep.
I'm sure you ask any of them, they probably say Shah Rukh. One or two may say Amir, Salman, Sanjay Dutt, Yeah. Any other things to add about Shah Rukh?
No, I feel like we should just jump into it.
Top 10 movies of Shah Rukh Khan.
Yes, top 10 movies. Based on our own preferences.
Before we go into that, maybe just one Shah Rukh Khan song that you really love.
I will tell you later.
Okay. So watch out for next episode where we'll discuss top 10 Shah Rukh Khan movies.
Let's go.
This is not a Shah Rukh Khan movie, by the way. Akshay Kumar.